today at Paris Auto Speedway doing a little testing, getting ready for American Rallycross with Lane and Gray. Buddy Rice has brought them out, and again, Buddy and I have worked together a lot over the last couple years, whether it been go-karts, rallycross, legend cars, off-road, you name it. He's just an incredible instructor as well, can drive the heck out of a race car, coming from the go-karts into the open wheel deal, and I'm showing him all this dirt stuff. So it's been fun, but we'll talk to Buddy in a little bit and see how the testing is gonna go.
Well, got two drivers out here at Paris Auto Speedway working on our dirt skills here on the oval with Troy Adams, and we got Lane and Gray Leadbetter driving, so we're just trying to make ourselves better drivers out here today. When you go in, see, if you follow the line off the wall, see how it goes in dips. There's like, it gets kind of dark and like roughed up, and then there's a slick line. Okay, both times you spun, you've come in, you started turning it, and you're lifting as it goes in the hole, and then you put wheel in it just as it hits the dip, and that's why all of a sudden it snaps the thing around. The lap before you spun, you ran your fastest from here to the backside. You're shallower than that, and you just kind of let it roll in, and you rolled off of it, and it just rolled around, and then it was just like hooked up all the way around. It was a little bit narrower. Yeah, the two times you spun, you've been way up high, and you lift, and it hits the bump, and it comes around. So turn in lower on that, but before you spun the last time, the whole way around was 3/10 faster than you've been running. So, and it's all because the thing would just, you went in, you set it, and it just stayed there all the way, and it drove like a pavement car. So if you're gonna go that high, you either gotta lift a little, you gotta lift sooner and like turn it slower going, you gotta slowly go in, and then you're gonna roll into the bank, because the front tires are gonna hit the bank first, and especially that bump, and that's what's gonna make it come around. So you gotta kind of go at it straighter and kind of roll up into it if you're gonna do that, okay?
Buddy and I have known each other since the 80s. He used to come from Phoenix and come out and run at our go-kart track, Adams Kart Track, back in the day, you know, and it's given us a great opportunity to work together. Even now, we work on the American Rallycross racing team with Dry Rainbow. You know, he and I have done a lot of stuff on the off-road when he was trying to go to off-road, when he got his shot to do rallycross. But, you know, Buddy's a great coach. One of the things that's good is that, you know, he has all these different disciplines of racing, and now he's able to teach these young kids, you know, what they need to do in a car, outside of the car, and between his discipline and mine, you know, it's been a great team. So I enjoy racing, working with Buddy, and enjoy working with the kids as he does.
Troy and I met back in the late 80s, early 90s when I was racing out at the family kart track down there at Adams. I'd come over from Phoenix and started racing there so I could get better, because we had been racing so much in Phoenix. We just wanted to expand and try to get better, so we ended up going out there and meeting him and his family and everybody, and I used to spend my summers with him and another gentleman off and on for like 3 or 4 years. My background is I started in go-karts, and I've driven pretty much everything other than a Formula 1 car and a modern day cup car. I've raced Indy cars, sports cars, multiple open wheel cars. I've done the IROC series. I've raced truck, I've tested bush, done Trans Am testing. So I've done a lot of different stuff. I'm pretty diverse. I've driven in Europe, I've driven here, so it's a pretty extensive background, and I like working with kids and just trying to help them all, you know, better their skills and try to help them with an opportunity to get to what their goals are in racing.
You get to rotate in the center so you can drive it straight off. You're like still got a lot of wheel and you want to get after it,
Yep.
and that's the worst thing.
Well, and what's the problem we've been having with the Outlaw with Bliss? Running the bottom and not getting up, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the exact same thing. Like the first thing he's doing is like, that's what I'm saying, like start moving around. Like there's so much room.
Well, now I'm staying on the bottom because I'm so used to Milburn.
Well,
Tiny.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to, working the throttle coming through, but even when you're coming out, you're just going, and then you get in a straight away, then you're like, and then you start going to it. Work the thing harder to come off the corner. Try to run it like in the middle of 4, in the middle of 2. I mean, you should be on it like, getting it going. Don't drive it.
It's a whole new experience, you know. It's kind of been the motto of my whole year so far, is just experiencing new things and kind of getting out of my comfort zone. So it's legend cars are fun. They're small, got a lot of power in them, and yeah, driving the dirt, it's fun sliding around.
I drove the legend cars back in Vegas in the winter last year. I love driving the legend cars just in general, and then putting it on dirt, where I grew up from, that's what I do all the time, and I love it. It makes it so much more fun, and then just sliding around, getting it loose on the dirt is amazing.
Today was a good day. Man, we were out here with Gray Leadbetter and Lane, being coached by Buddy Rice. You know, it's always good to see different drivers doing different disciplines, and hopefully they learned a lot out here in our legend cars. So stay tuned, and hopefully you can join us again.